Hi, I'm Ilana Holbrook, and today I will be demonstrating how to make a 3D paper snowflake. With the holidays coming around, I know a lot of people are looking for something simple to do, and well, this was the first thing that I could think of, especially since I made 150 of them for my mom's classroom one year. So, to begin this craft, you need a stapler, tape, scissors, and 6 sheets of paper. You're going to take one piece to begin with, and then for me it's easier to lay it flat on the table and then take this corner, and you're essentially going to make a square after you have folded it and unfolded it again. So you get that triangle. And then what you're going to do is you're going to cut this excess piece off. So that when you open up this triangle, you got a square. So we're going to fold it, and then we're going to fold this triangle in half. And then this is where the part gets tricky, because if you're not paying attention, and you cut the wrong part, you got to start all over. So for this, you're going to cut at an angle, but you want to make sure that you're not cutting where the fold is. You actually want to cut where it actually opens up. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut 3 times, and you want to make sure you hit almost to the corner, but not all the way, for all 3 cuts. And I try when doing these cuts to do about 1 inch apart, and it's very important for this next step as to why. So after you cut, you're going to open it up, and then you're going to lay it flat, and this is where your tape's actually going to come in. So in the middle, you're going to fold your paper corners over, and then you're going to tape these corners down. But you're also, so you have your first one done. Now we're going to flip it, and we're going to tape this next set of corners. And then we're going to flip again. And then flip one more time. Tape. And then you have the first part to this 3D snowflake. Now for time's sake, I've already built the other 5 because you need 6 of the snowflake pieces to get the final product. So this is where your stapler is going to come in. You're going to take each of your pieces and line the corners up. And then you're going to take your stapler and staple what is now the middle of your snowflake. Now, to keep the snowflake in that formation without it being floppy, you're going to take your stapler, find the middle pieces of your snowflake, and just staple them together. And you're going to do this for each snowflake piece. And sometimes it can be a little difficult to get in here. But not every snowflake is perfect. The main goal is to try to get them in the middle as close as possible. And then this is our final one. And then there you have it, a finished 3D printed snowflake.